In today's episode, I'm going to go over some things I got checked off my list of things to do this year. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Hey, welcome back to Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I'm your host, Jerry Hansen. I wanted to bring you guys in to share with you guys. I've been busy behind the scenes, really busy. At the beginning of the year, I went through a checklist of things I wanted to accomplish this year, and I was able to get a couple of things done. I noticed last year I upgraded the gate, but I added an additional epic upgrade this year. I went and added an automatic gate opener to the gate. I just finished it. And this is what I got so far. It's a Mighty Mule. I've got the Mighty Mule wireless intercom code keypad, which communicates with my opener. I also have the Mighty Mule solar powered package that goes to a battery and to the opener closer package. So, and I also purchased the little lock so people don't steal from me. Yeah. Another thing I was able to add is these little resin candles. They're in these little lamps here. They have timers in them and they look like candles, and the lamps they kind of like flicker. It gives a nice little light on each side of the driveway at night, but there's a timer, so I turn it on at 6 o'clock and I just leave it on. It's on for 8 hours, it goes off, and then the next day at 6 o'clock it comes on again and then turns off 8 hours later, so it cycles like that. And that's why I bought the resin candles, not the wax battery operated electric candles, because in these black lanterns in the glass in the summertime, it's a wax puddle in there with electronic components kind of like floating around in there. Not good. As you can see right here, I laid in some cement. I purchased one of those automatic electric wand detector. What it does is it detects a car driving by and it activates the gate opener, so you don't need a button out here, you don't need a keypad on the inside of the property. The car just driving by automatically opens it, and that's it. Makes it really easy. I couldn't dig a trench in this material up here, so I did the next best thing. I went and poured in, I laid the cable out. It's a 100-foot long cable connected to the control box. And then I just poured Quickcrete cement over the top of it, wetted it down, and it protects it. Yep. And I'll put in probably another layer this later this spring. And then I'm bringing new rock in over my driveway once I get my tractor fixed. I'm getting in new rock over my driveway. Yeah, once I get my tractor fixed. That's the next thing on the agenda. Let me share with you guys what I've done already. So as far as my 1-ton Chevy pickup that I blew the reverse and the transmission on it, I found a rebuilt transmission from a guy that lives down the road, and he's also one of my mechanics. I purchased that. He's putting it in for me right now, so I'll be able to get my 1-ton dually operational again. Also, my 1996 Ford Thunderbird, it's down in the shop right now, getting some more work done on it. I had to get a new catalytic converter welded into it because the other one completely failed it and kind of blocked the exhaust. There was problems going on with that. And they're doing some fine tuning and some repairs. My radio quit working, so it turned out the clock spring needed to be replaced. So I went online, found a clock spring, and then they're going to change that out for me and get the Ford Thunderbird operational so I can enjoy driving it again. Yeah, I did some top engine work on that before, loaned it to my daughter, the engine blew on her, had to buy another engine, got another engine in it, and now we got it down, getting tuned up and fixed, and other components fixed that the mechanic didn't have the experience to do or capabilities of doing. So that's what we got going on down there. Couple of other things. I did get my engine fixed. I had a component go goofy on it, so I took it down to another. I got 3 mechanics. I took it down to my other mechanic, and he fixed it for me, and it works great. Yeah, we just replaced the engine in it last year, and then there was something else that went boogers, and he unboogered it for me, so now it works great. I'm so happy to get my Dodge Dakota back. That blue car over there was a free car. It got forward, went out on the transmission. Of course, those cars are famous for having transmissions go out. It belongs to my son now. I'm not sure what he's going to do with it. I would suggest just getting the transmission rebuilt. It's a perfectly good car. Otherwise, just the transmissions. It's a Ford Explorer. Yeah, they're famous for that. This big coach over here I gave to my son. I got free from a estate cleanup. Look at that boat over there. That's a folding boat. It completely unfolds. So he's selling that coach for a couple $100 complete. It's got a slide out. It comes with a boat. It comes with a solar panel stuff. It does have leak damage inside, so he's just going to sell it as is, probably for $100 or $200, and we'll get that off the property. So getting stuff, a lot of stuff checked off. This little trailer, I thought I was going to rebuild it, but I just changed my mind. I'm not going to restore any travel trailers. I just don't have the energy to do it anymore, let alone the time, since I got involved heavily in another series of projects, and that's filmmaking. So we're just going to go ahead and probably disassemble it and send it all to the recyclers, or give it away to somebody who wants to use it for a chicken coop or something. The boat's going. That's my son's boat. He has to find, I don't know why he brought that home, but he's got to find a home for that. I don't want it. So we're trying to clean the homestead up. This coach was given to me. I did some repair. I put a new floor in it. I still have to do some more repair on the furnace, and I have to replace the tank on the water heater, or completely replace the water heater because it has some pinhole leaks in it. Yeah, I'm thinking of just putting in one of those on-demand water heaters. What do you think? I think I'll do that. I will stand by your water heater. But this thing right here, I hate RVs with that rubber roof sheet. Those things wear out in the sun and they start leaking like they're crazy, they're stupid. The RVs that I have that are older and then they have a solid metal roof, those don't have the leak problems like these new RVs that they're putting the stupid roof coating on. Yeah, I found a guy, I'm hiring him to come out and coat the whole roof and give it a little bit more life. And then I'll just tarp it in the winter months just to protect it, and then untarp it during the summer months, because it's still a good coach, you know, aside from its minor problems. But it's, as old as it is, it'll work for me, and it was free, and I can afford to put a little bit of money into it. Let me take you back to the backyard and the farmyard and show you what else is going on that I managed to check off my list. As you can see here, I did some more cement work to get a bridge going over here so I can get hay and feed up to the barn. And this worked out exactly the way I wanted it. This is only phase one of this project. Phase two is to bring in river rock on the edges and also build a frame and pour in. I have a cement mixer, but we're going to pour in some rebar, some reinforcement, and pour in a mixed cement to make a suitable bridge going over this and strengthen it and make it just wide enough also. So the bridge is done. I can actually navigate back here. And finally, once I got the pickup back and the car back and I was able to pay those bills, I'm calling a mechanic to come up and get my tractor going. I've got to have the tractor because there's so much I need to do. I've got to turn the compost pile. I've got to move some compost. I've got to get this stuff ready to go in the garden because I'm going to be building my garden beds and finishing the garden off this year. I'm bringing in some pea gravel for the paths. Yeah, the pea gravel is working out perfect for me with that weed barrier, and it's really controlling the weeds, so it's helping out a lot. Lawnmower broke down, so I just kicked it to the curbside. The cable broke on it. I'm just done with it. It's that lawnmower I bought in 2017 from the closeouts from Walmart, and I only paid $23 and some cents for it from Walmart garden department, and it was a closeout special. Yeah, brand new. So I ordered me a new one, and it's battery operated. Yeah, and it's got 2 batteries for it. I ordered an extra battery, and I can just charge it with my solar panel, so I don't have to worry about the gas. Yeah. Anyway, yep, that's the happenings on the homestead. Getting these things checked off the list. I got the gate done. I got three of my vehicles done. Waiting for the tractor to get done. The RVs weren't even on the list, so I'm not too worried too much about that. The garden is on the list. I got this bridge checked off, at least phase 1 of it, but we've got the bridge going. So we're still moving forward with upgrades and repairs. Yeah, stay tuned to more videos. You could do that by subscribing, clicking that bell icon that alerts you to new videos as I upload them. Give us a thumbs up, click that share button. Sharing my videos on your social media platforms helps us out. I'm going to leave down below a list of the products that I got from Amazon for getting all the components for my automatic gate opener. So if you guys are interested, you can go through that list and purchase those items, or consider purchasing. Oh, one item I didn't add to the gate yet and that's the electric lock. I have it, I just need to install it. Yeah, I'll do that later. Anyway, be safe, always be kind. We'll see you guys in my next adventure. Bye bye now.